Hi, this is Julie with Beadaholique, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make this really bold and dramatic earring featuring Swarovski crystal. You're going to get a lot of sparkle and set down into some Gita jewelry settings. So this video here is part of our quick, easy, and elegant wedding jewelry series. So this would be perfect for a bride who wants an elegant design, yet a lot of sparkle. And this is not hard to make, and it's going to come together very quickly. So what you're going to need is you're going to need the Swarovski crystal. So I have a Pear fancy stone here. It is size 18 by 13 millimeters, and you see what that back looks like. It's nice with all the facets, which allow it to sparkle. You're also going to need an SS39 Chaton. Again, you see that back is nice and pointed. Now these both come in a lot of colors. If perhaps you want to do this design for your bridesmaids and you want to match their dresses, you can for sure. Now for the settings, we've got this one here. It is the Pear setting, and it has that little loop at the top. And we have this Leverback earring with a loop at the bottom. And we're going to connect them with one sterling silver jump ring. And I did want to point out, if you'd rather have studs, you could definitely just have a stud. So same size for the Chaton that fits in here. Or I should refer to it as a crystal. It might be a little bit easier if you're new to jewelry making. This is something you can definitely do even if you have not made jewelry before. Okay, so tools, again, really basic, really simple. You need a popsicle stick. That is what we're going to be using to set our prongs. So nothing fancy there. And then 2 pairs of chain nose pliers. And everything you see here, even the popsicle sticks, are available at beadaholique.com. Let's go ahead and make this guy. So we're going to set our crystals first, and I'm going to pick up the earring setting, and I am just going to take my crystal and just set it down in there, and I'm going to hold it in place, and then I'm going to take my popsicle stick and I'm going to go from the side and push the little prong down. And you don't need to push it all the way down to begin with. You just want it to go over the top surface of the crystal. And that's why we're using a popsicle stick, because we don't want to scratch our crystal. And then we're going to go diagonal across to that prong and push it over too. Then the next prong. And the last prong. And so I really am, I'm just going from the side and pushing it over. And you can even see I'm doing like a gentle rolling motion. It's not a lot of pressure. And now what I want to do is I just want to go back over one more time, just so that it doesn't catch in your hair or snag on some clothing. You just want to make sure they're really pressed down. But that was it. This is not falling out. Okay, so now we're going to do the Pear. Again, just set it down and hold it. So you want to press it. So you see how I'm gripping it. I'm almost like I'm sandwiching it between my fingers. And again, we're going to press one down, and then instead of going to the one over here, we still want to do that diagonal technique, and that just helps to balance it so it doesn't slide out. And now we can go back up to this one. And press. And then the last one. Now what I do find is easiest with the Pear in particular is I like to then set it down on my table, and then I press it using the leverage of the popsicle stick combined with the nice flat solid surface of my table, and I can just get those prongs really nice and set. But again, it did not take very long, and now I've got my 4 millimeter jump ring. And jump rings are very easy to work with and open. So there's a little slit. It can sometimes be kind of hard to see, but you want that at the top. So you grip it on either side of that opening with 2 pairs of chain nose pliers and twist it open and just link it onto that little loop, and then link it onto the next little loop. And I am choosing sterling for this because it is wedding jewelry, which is very nice and heirloom quality. You could do silver plate as well if you wanted to. Okay, there we go. We did it. We've got a very fancy, very expensive looking earring that you were able to make yourself. And so there's the Pear. And nice classic. And what's nice about these, if you are making them for a wedding, you could definitely wear these on other occasions. That's always nice. I know we try to get as much use as we can out of our wedding wear, wedding jewelry, shoes, all of that. And these are just such a nice classic design that you'll definitely be able to use them again. So if you like this tutorial, please do check out our other ones on both our YouTube channels. Make sure you subscribe to that, or head over to beadaholique.com, and we have a bunch of other projects and videos relating to both wedding, special occasion jewelry, and a whole host of other ideas and inspiration.